Right, in this quick win, I'm going to show you how you can import a shared automation into your ActiveCampaign account so that you can just suck in all the shared automations we've got in the community. All right, so here we are in the automation section. We're going to use this one as an example because I think everyone should have this one. We'll go to the engagement tracking automation. And you'll see there's a little video walkthrough there of the automation. And then there's a couple of links here, and there's a note here at the bottom that says make sure you install part 2 first, because part 1, when you install part 1, it'll ask you about part 2. So what you need to do is basically just click on that, copy the link address, go to your ActiveCampaign account, and go to automations, and then just say you want a new automation, and choose import automation, and put the link address in there and choose import. Now during the import process, you may or may not get a number of steps. There will be a wizard that will ask you certain steps if you need to customize stuff. So if this automation doesn't send out any emails, but if it did, it would ask you for the from address for each one of those emails, for example. Or it might ask you, you'll see in this next one, we're going to install an automation that references another automation, so it's going to ask us that as part of the wizard. All right, so we've got our email engagement tagging part 2 is all installed, good to go. So we're going to go back to automations, and we're going to go back to new automation again, same dialog box. We're going to go back and get that first link for part 1, copy link address. We're going to say import automation, paste, and now this one should ask us for a reference to the other one. Yep, so the wizard comes up and it's asking us what step we want to, what automation we need to reference. Well, we need to reference part 2. Click on that, which all right, so up at the top, one of the triggers at the top is if they subscribe to our main list. So I'm going to say main list. And then it's going to say which automation do we want to exit. We want to exit automation number 2. Where did I see? There's a lot here in my account. Hold on. Engagement tagging part 2. And you can see there's a little author note. Pull them out of the other automation, remove all the tags. And then next. And then we need to enter the automation, same automation again. Enter part 2. Done. And now part 1's been imported. So it asks us to modify the list. It asks us to which automation we want to exit. We want to exit part 2. And which one do we want to enter? We want to enter part 2. And you can see there's little notes here that explain each step of what's going on, so that you can figure that out. If you come back to this automation later, those notes will be there and ready to go for you. So that's how you import an automation into your account.